In today's episode of Slab Reveals, we get 90 cards back from SGC, and they came back ridiculously fast, the fastest turnaround time we've had yet. And even one of the cards we sent in came back fake. Before we go any further in this video, I want to point out what we are doing for the Kesem Charity Night with SGC. We all need your help in a big way. So we have got over 100 cards committed right now that SGC is going to grade for 100% free. And the cards will get donated to be sold to send kids to camp for free whose parents have cancer. We did it last year. Not this exact thing, but we did the event last year, the charity night, and we raised over $125,000 in July around the national. And this year, SGC is coming in as a presenting sponsor, helping in a massive way in grading any card that is $25 or over for 100% free. And I could not be more excited to be part of this and to send cards in for this. We donated some cards ourselves to this, and to hopefully have a lot of you be involved to donate cards too. So if you're watching this, if you like what you heard and want to help out kids and get them to camp for free, it'd mean a lot to me and mean a lot to the kids, and want to help out with getting the ball rolling with SGC, grading these cards for free. Feel free to send in any card that is raw and $25 or more in value to the P.O. Box you see here on this screen. Shipping address, it's SlabStox Charity, P.O. Box 320384, Franklin, Wisconsin 53132. We appreciate all the help, and we hope to make this big for the kids. Before getting into the reveal, we always look and see how fast did it actually take for these submissions to come back. So if you're looking right here, we have got the quickest turnaround times we've seen yet. So this actually is our last 3 submissions on it. The one at the very bottom is part 1, what you're watching right now. We'll have part 2 coming in the coming weeks, and then part 3 will come out after that. And so part 1 at the bottom, we submitted the forms on the 9th. It was received at SGC on the 13th and was graded by the 15th. Do the math. That's 3 business days. That's insane. The second one, actually 2 days. This one was received on the 20th and graded by the 21st. That's 2 business days. And then the very newest one was received on the 27th of June, graded on the 28th. This is incredible stuff. And right now, we are not on the fast turnaround time on their website. This was submitted under the standard grading, which has 25 to 30 business days on their website. They're going extremely quick right now. They have built a bigger capacity in servicing collectors at a great affordable price. We sent all these cards in at $23 per card on a bulk submission. So we actually were just approved, praise the Lord, amazing, to become a bulk submitter for SGC, which is going to be so much fun. Not only for us to send in a bunch of cards, but for all of you to send in a bunch of cards too. So we have information coming out in the near future about that. It's going to be coming out probably in the coming month and a half or so, right around the national time. You can bet on seeing information on how you can get your cards graded for $23 per card with SGC. And right now, like I said, it's like a 2 to 3 business day turnaround time, which is absolutely unbelievable for that cheap. $23 a card. Would definitely recommend, if you do have cards to send in, to get a submission together and just wait a little bit longer to see the details when we release those. They will be coming up in an upcoming Slab Reveals video. I'll let you know when. Right around the national, which is around the end of July for those of you that are not going. So be able to look out for that. You don't have to go to the nationals to submit. Anyone can submit from wherever you are, as long as you can ship your cards to us. That's what matters. So now let's go and check out the reveal and see what the 90 cards are and what grades we get. We're here. We got the 90 SGC slabs in the tuxedo time. I got my dad back there, officially SlabStox Jeff, and we're opening up all of these different Formula One slabs. Plus, there's some Stranger Things in here for one of our breakers, and then also a couple of hockey cards for a kid who collects who I know. So here we go. Let's start opening. We just gotta go through it. We got 90 of them, so we're not gonna take all day to look at each. This is not like any other slab reveals yet.
Let's go.
Because this is a ton of slabs. Normally we've got like 10. This is 90. First one is Alexander Albon. This is the orange wave. It got an 8.5. So a lot of these Formula One cards are going to get pretty low grades, like 8s to 8.5s to 9s, with hopefully pulling out a couple 9.5s. There's some pretty big ones in here, so hopefully those do better. But an 8.5 is like moderate, I think. It's not great, It's not bad. It's just good. Yeah, great would be a 9.5 and good would be a 9. So 8.5 on that orange wave out of 25. That's a good one right there. I know that the SGC 9 of that sold for like $340. So 9.5 on the purple out of 399 is good. Our first 10 comes very quickly here. Charles Leclerc.
Yeah.
This is an SGC 10 Aqua out of 99. Ooh, Vettel SGC 10. So this is a 2021. Most of this is 2020. But this one actually hit a break with someone on Whatnot. Had some credit, so spend on a break. There we go.
Like it.
Mick hit a 9.5 on the gold out of 50. That's a really good grade there. Hopefully he can get some points because that's a pretty big one. A pretty big card there, no doubt. He does need them. Out of 50. And a 10 on the Lewis gold.
Right.
10 on the Lewis gold. That's huge. This is a Christian Horner. My least favorite dude in F1 is a 9.5. There we go.
Ding dong.
Not bad, not bad. That's good, though. And we have the Williams logo, which gets a 9. This is the Williams 70th logo, 70.
Interesting.
Hamilton Monaco out of 70 gets an SGC 9. This is the biggest card in the entire submission. Literally the biggest card in the entire submission coming in the first stack. A 10 would make me freak out. A 9.5 will be very happy with. 9.5, yes! Woo! That's big. That's really big. Man, that's crazy. Orange,
That is nice.
25, SGC 9.5 on the helmet. George Russell rookie. Here's the only basketball card in the whole submission. LaMelo Ball, Prism, Purple Ice. We got 9. That's awesome. I really thought that was going to hit like an 8.5, but we'll take the 9 on that. 175 on LaMelo Ball. Lando Norris Gold Refractor World on Wheels. This was previously an HGC 9 and gets an SGC 8.5. But I mean, just to have it out of the HGA holder is great. So I think it's an HGA. It was HGA. Next up, we've got the Ferrari World on Wheels. This one is a 9. That's better. That's just the Ferrari car, so it's not necessarily Leclerc or Vettel, but it's cool. It's gold out of 50. Next up is Pierre Gasly out of 50. Hits a 10.
All right.
Hits a 10 on the Pierre Gasly Gold Refractor out of 50, and the Vettel. This is red out of 5. Red out of 5 for the Ferrari. This is such a big card. 9.5. Let's go. We take it. We take it. Oh, this is a pretty sick logo here. It's Renault, so now they're rebranded to Alpine, but a 9.5 on the red logo. Nice. So there's 2 red out of 5s in a row. It looks beautiful.
People like those logos?
Yeah, people do like the logos, especially some of this next one. I think this is Aston Martin Red Bull here. Red Bull, 9.5. That's big. These are a couple $100 each, actually, the orange ones. So this is the 70th. It's not numbered, but it's a short print. And the second one is a 9. So one got a 9.5, one got a 9.
Those are both chrome, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Chrome.
And this is the Mercedes orange 70th. 10!
Ooh.
Banger. That's a massive grade right there on the Mercedes logo. I mean, I'll sell those Red Bulls so fast, but this one's super nice here.
That's cool.
George Russell, this is another helmet. Oh, nope, this is the freshest purple. 9.5.
Nice.
Quality. And a Pierre Gasly purple hits a 9. We'll take that. And we got an aqua here of George Russell, the freshest. 9.5. 9. Okay, we'll take it. Remember, these are good. 9's good. 9's good. And we get a 9.5 on the Hamilton aqua. So the biggest highlight of the first stack was for sure the George Russell 25. And I'd say that Mercedes logo, which got a 10. So the third stack or the second stack? Oh, there's some Stranger Things ones in here. So.
All right, cool.
Hey, starting off with some Stranger Things. Actually, sticker hits a 10 on the 11 sticker.
That's cool.
Kind of like a rookie card.
That is pretty cool.
Not ours, remember, but it was a break customer of ours on Whatnot. All right, here we go. Stack 2, starting up. I just saw a gold label. I saw a gold label 10. That means a pristine. There's a pristine back there. So first 11 stickers a 10. Second one is a 9.5. Third one is a 10. Let's get more 10s. Got a 9.5 on the 11 character card. How about the Waffles hits a 10?
Nice.
Sick. The Radio Russia gets a 10. The numbered out of 11 hits a 10. That's huge. Ryan is going to be pumped. Ryan got a 10. And the Otani rookie hits a 9.5. That is Hank's right there. And then Hank also had 2 rookies of Eric Lindros. One gets a 9.5. And the other Eric Lindros rookie gets a 9.
All right.
So pretty good. I mean, a 9.5
Solid.
on a 1990 scorecard is pretty solid. Here we go. We've got some tops now here. 10 on the Lewis Hamilton number 3. So we had 3 of these in here, I think. Second one is also a 10. This is going really well.
It's a goat,
Oh.
and a.
Oh, and then I guess maybe we only sent 2. We could have only sent 2, or maybe there's a third back there. 9.5 on the out of 99 Hamilton.
Is that one of your favorites?
I like these tops now, blue ones. The Silverstone one's my favorite, where he's got the Union Jack. A 9.5, so 290. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about the 2021 tops chrome.
Yeah.
That one's sick.
That's right.
So there's actually, we have 3 of these blue out of 99s, 9.5, and a 10 on that one. Take that. And the next one, we actually have 4, I guess, is another 10. So 2 10s, 2 9.5s. And here's the big one here. A 10. Let's go. This one's so cool. He's flying the Union Jack right there around Silverstone. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
47 out of 99. And now we have another one number out of 99, which hits a 10 also. These tops now are grading really well.
Okay, Lewis is scoring some serious points here. He's got to do it on
Another 10.
All right.
How many tops now 10s can you get? And the max hits a 10.
Oh.
Max on 99. And the other max, 2
Okay.
10s on the maxes on 99.
That's
This
saying
is
something about tops now, right? Now.
tops now. They're grading well. And our gold labeled 10 on the Lewis.
That's cool.
This is our first gold label 10 since I first graded SGC like 3 years ago. I hit a Braden Point canvas, Young Guns gold label 10.
That's cool.
10 on the Lewis Hamilton.
That's
As you can see, that's a gold label 10. That's a pristine grade right there. I'm not sure how many of these have hit pristine, but man, that's a big, big grade. And the 11 sketch hits on authentic, so they must not give a numerical grade to the sketch because it was, I think it is hand drawn actually, but that's cool to have it slabbed up there. Authentic on the 11 sketch. All right, here we go. Third stack is up. First card is a 9. It is a Mike Trout. That's big. I really thought that was going to get a 10 auto, though. Wait. Oh, it wasn't graded. That's sad. What happened here? That's actually not...
it
I was
wasn't graded.
going to say, it says Orange Wave Aston Martin behind it got a 9. The entire card wasn't graded. That's just a card saver there. I wonder why. We'll have to figure out. Let's figure out what's up here. Well, that's cool. George 9.5. Why don't you hold this stack like that for me? COU. I don't know what COU means. Do you know what the auto might have been re-signed? I was wondering about that. When I bought it, I looked at the auto, and the auto looked a little bit different than a lot of them. A lot of them are faded, and this auto looked really strong. Well, that kind of stinks. COU probably means counterfeit. Well,
Oh boy.
looks like I spent $900 for nothing there. Orange Wave out of 25, SGC 9. Got the Aston Martin Red Bull Racing logo. That's a good one.
I'm still trying to get over that last one.
Mike Trout?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. George Russell, purple out of 399.95. That's good. Lando Norris, freshest, hits a 10.
Ooh,
It's a good.
nice.
That's a good one right there. Let's see what
Is
else
that,
we've got.
399?
That is out 399. Yep. We've got a Leclerc. This is out of 50. Gold hits a 9. Next up, Gold Gasly out of 50. Hits a 9.
Solid.
It's solid. It's a beautiful looking card.
Solid gold.
Solid gold. Oh, more 11 stickers. 10. They just kind of pop back up here.
11's
Another
doing
10.
well. 11's doing well.
And a 9.5 on the purple Red Bull logo.
Is that numbered?
That's out 399. Yep. All the purples are out 399. And another 9.5. And this is Serena. Hits a 7. So the edges were pretty bad on this, but hey, it's a rookie dual jersey. These things rarely pop up, if ever.
Tough
I know someone's going to buy this thing anyways. Guan Yu Zhou, 10 auto.
Oh.
9.5, 9.5. Yes, 9.5.
Wow.
He's doing really well this season. Actually scored
Yeah,
points
he
in
is,
the last
actually.
race. We'll take that. Christian Horner auto hits a 10 auto and a 10.
Oh my gosh. The Red Bull way.
Can't stand this guy. We'll sell his cards though. We'll sell them. Mick Schumacher auto. Oh, 10 on the Gem Mint
Score some
grade.
points now. Let's
That's
score some
huge.
Points on the track.
I know. I mean, that's such a big grade. These things are so hard to grade.
That is pretty good.
Very good. And Mati Binotto, 10 auto and 9 on the grade for the card. Gold refractor out of 50.
One of my favorites. That's funny.
And plate auto of Bottas. I'm expecting. Oh, I thought they only grade these as authentics. A 9 is awesome on a plate.
That is
I really was expecting an authentic grade there.
That's pretty
Wow.
cool.
Ooh, here we go. This is the only soccer card in this submission. It's a Reece James auto. 10, 9 out of 10. 10 on the auto. Come on, get a 9.5. Oh, a 9. We'll take it. We'll take it. I thought it had a good chance at a 9.5, but we'll take the 9. It's a sick card, though. One of the best Chelsea players. Oh, a gold 10 on the 11 sticker. Cleaned up for that guy in the Stranger Things break.
My goodness.
And a patch of 11 hits a 9.5. That's a good grade on a thick patch like that. A gold 1 of 1 patch hits a 9.5.
Right.
He's going to freak out at these grades.
This is actually a great
This
set.
is a 1 of 1 here. And then the Mike Relic gets a 9.5. So, wow. Quite the Stranger Things submission, I have to say.
Yeah. Last one.
All right, last stack here. Let's make it count. All right, Albon hits a 9. That's better than the first one that came back in 8.5. So it's our second one of that. Orange wave out 25. Sebastian Vettel, this is a gold out of 50. Hits a 9.5. Not too many Vettel cards in the submission, just a couple. Well, 3. One really good one. Lando, orange wave out 25. Hits a 9. That's cool. And we've got this is a max out of 25 here. 9.5. Woo.
Very nice.
Take that.
It's a cool card.
Christian Horner, orange out 25, probably going to be a 10. hits a 9.5. It's a good card.
They aren't perfect, are they?
No. Well, he thinks he's perfect. So. Gold 20 or orange out 25 of Leclerc is a 7. So the worst grade for sure of this submission hits a 7.
Wonder why.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know why, but there's some damage on the back. Maybe there's a scratch on the front, too. Max, this is another orange out 25. Hits a 9.5.
That's good.
A lot better. Another max orange out 25. Hits a 9. Let's get a 10 in one of these. This is a Checo track tag here.
Let's go.
How about a 10? 10
Nice.
for the Perez right there. The gold out of 50. That is great. This is the Mercedes team car after winning the Constructors' Championship, I believe. Oh, no, Lewis's 7-time world champ is a 9.
That's interesting.
That's
I haven't
good.
seen those graded.
Gold wave out of 50.
That's cool.
And a gold wave out of 50 of Hamilton is a 9.5.
That one's solid. That one's really good.
Good card. And a Ferrari here for Leclerc when he, I think, won a race. Hits a 9. Yep, that was the winner in Belgium.
That is hard to see. Oh, it's a team card.
Yeah, it's a team card. Then we have another Leclerc. This is out of 50. Also hits a 9. So 2 9s in a row. Hamilton, orange, 70th. Hits a 10.
Ooh,
Let's go.
that's good.
All right, we keep going.
That's good.
We've got an Alexander Albon. This is the 70th orange. Hits an 8.5. So that one definitely was not great. But we keep moving. As we have a Pierre Gasly orange 70th. Hits a 9.5.
There
A lot
you go.
better. A lot
That's
better
a nice
there.
one.
Yeah, and even better than the Albon card, too. Lando, this is a 70th freshest orange. It hits a 9.5.
That's real good.
We'll take as many min pluses as we can get. And a Vettel orange of 70 or 70th gets a 9.5 as well. And we've got about 6 cards left here. Max, 70th orange hits a 10. Ooh. That's great. And we've got a Toto Wolff. This is the gold 70th anniversary. Hits a 10. That's my guy, Toto. There we go.
This is a super strong submission.
This is
It's
great.
just rolling.
This is the 70th gold of Lando. Hits a 10 also.
Wow.
And we've got a George. Oh, so this is actually like the second or third biggest card in the submission right here. This is the George 70th anniversary gold portrait rookie. 9.5. It's hoping for a 10, but we'll take it. And the last card is a Pierre Gasly. This is the variation refractor.
Well, like
this could
card.
this could be tough. I know there's some damage on this card. How about a 9.5? How about a 9.5? That's a great grade on that one.
That's my favorite.
Beautiful.
Favorite pose of that whole set.
That's beautiful. Well,
Excellent.
we've got the full stacks right there. Tons of grades. Now let's go back and let's look at the report to see how it turns out on the profit and the loss. That was a fantastic submission. There were some huge grades across all the different cards. Obviously, the Mike Trout, massive bummer. Did I know it was fake at the... Oops, there it goes. Did I know it was fake at the time of buying? No, I didn't. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. But I did know that there's a chance. The fact that the auto was pretty sloppy. A lot of them are not exactly drawn like, or I guess signed like this. But there were some like it. To me, potentially, it's real. Potentially it just looks fake because maybe Mike Trout's signing so sloppily, or maybe it is fake because the pen used was something that wasn't used in Bowman Platinum. I don't know enough. I should have probably treaded a lot more cautiously with it being non-graded. But what can you do? I mean, happens, everyone. Got duped, bought a fake auto, counterfeit. So who knows? I mean, is what it is. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on what was good about this submission, because there are so many good things about this submission. So before recapping all these numbers you see on the screen, we're not going to talk through every single number because it'll take forever. But I want to give an overall picture of what we did. So we acquired a large lot of raw Formula One cards, which is why there were so many Formula One cards that were in this video and so many that got graded. They're all raw. They're all stored in a collection for quite some time since the initial sets started to release last May. And we were lucky enough to come to a deal with on all of them, and then we decided to get a ton of them graded here, and it worked out very well. The grades were extremely good, and on top of that, it's hard for us to give an exact cost to these cards. Like, I didn't go down, sit there on eBay or PWCC or wherever else and buy this Checo track tags for $473. We had a lot cost. We did some numbers to figure out how much maybe the part one was worth of the overall spend on the entire lot. Then we applied those percentages to what we thought maybe the projected sales would be for those cards, and we kind of backed our way into a cost. So my point is you're looking here and you see the Checo track tags. If we go over to the side here, it says it's an ROI of 102%. The reason why it's 102%, well, obviously it's because it's going to make profit, but the real reason why some of these numbers are different is because the amount of the grading cost is $23 per card. As the card gets more expensive, it makes the ROI bigger because we're making more money on that card with the less grading expense. If you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see something. Let's just call out this Lewis Hamilton Tops Now that says that it costs us $47 to buy it, $23 to grade it, and I think we can sell it for like $100 or something like that. So that would be like $30 in profit, 42% ROI. But that $23 grading expense takes up so much more of that overall cost of $70 than $23 in $500 or in $1,000 or whatever we project the sale to be. I think that the Checo track tag can get somewhere around $1,000. So that's the theory here. To when you look at the ROI percents, it's hard for me to sit here and say, oh yeah, Sergio Perez is making us that much more money than that Hamilton card, which yes, it will make us more money, but just because it's a more expensive card. We didn't have individual costs with all these as we bought them. We just paid overall lot costs. Then we've costed each one down from there. So we'll highlight some of the bright spots and some of the low spots, obviously. But we're looking here, Serena Williams, that SGC 7. I have no idea how much it will sell for. A raw sold for $300. These things like barely sell, barely come up for sale. Rookie dual jersey, I think we can get $354. We'll see what happens. Probably going to auction it off because I know there's a lot of Serena collectors out there that see these rare items and will pay a lot if they're bidding against each other. So hoping to get $350 and bought it for like $100, which was a good deal, obviously, and $227 in profit. The top three cards from the F1 submission, I'd say, would be the George Russell Sapphire. It's the biggest card we bought in the lot. I think we can get around $2,000 for it, I hope. We're going to bring it to the National. There was an SGC 9 that sold before he had all these top 5 streaks. That I think the SGC 9 sold for $1,300. I think his market's a little bit better now than it was back then, and it's a 9.5, so hoping for around $2,000. The Hamilton Gold Label SGC 10 from the first Tops Now. The normal SGC 10 sell for around like $400 or so. So I put $1,000 on it. It's a pop 2. So honestly, it could be $1,000, it could be $2,000. I have no idea. I slapped $1,000 on there because there was another example I looked at of Cale Makar, his Young Guns canvas. The SGC 10 Gold Label sold for $1,000 when the SGC 10 sells for around like $330. So it's around like 3 times the price for a gold label in certain cards. Now I imagine that the canvas might have a couple more gold labels out there than the Lewis Hamilton here, just because of canvas. I actually hit a SGC 10 gold label way back when on a Braden Point. It's only my only gold label before actually hitting the Hamilton here in this part 1. And that thing, the canvases are very good condition, so those can get gold labels quite frequently, I think. And then the Checo track tag gold out of 50 SGC 10. That's a huge card. A huge grade gem mint on that card. The track tag color are super sought after. And Sergio Perez, Checo is having a great season so far with Red Bull, and hopefully he keeps it up. The other big card from this submission was the Max Verstappen. It was the Orange Wave out of 25 SGC 9.5. So that card is not a Grand Prix. It's not an award winner. It's not a driver of the day. It's just the horizontal image of him with his helmet. Now, if you think about the 2021 Sapphire Max Verstappen, the variation, which is just a very similar image, but it's a 2021 set, but they called it the variation in the Sapphire set. it commands a large price for even non-numbered ones. This is Orange Wave out of 25. This is from 2020, the first year set, and it's a beautiful looking card. In my mind, this card's worth around $1,000. We'll see what happens when we actually go to sell it. Obviously, it could be more, it could be less. It's hard to know with these rare cards. We're just putting some guesstimate values on here, and we could be a little bit off in the end, but hopefully we're close. Next up, the Sebastian Vettel. This is the red World on Wheels out of 5. This was an SGC 9.5. These things barely sell also. These rare inserts from the first year of F1, they sell very well. Thinking around $1,000 for that one. And then also around $1,000 for the Valtteri Bottas, the printing plate auto 1 of 1, which did get an SGC 910, which is a big grade on printing plates. I think that was an awesome grade. I think it'll pay off for a collector, maybe a Bottas or F1 in general. So as we scroll down the list here, obviously you see, George Russell, again, the 70th gold refractor should get around 800 plus in sales, we hope, $400 in profit, which would be awesome. A lot of these other cars are going to do very well, too, for us. He had a 9.5 in the Mick Schumacher Gold, which was big. The SGC 1010 in the Mick Schumacher Auto, it's somewhere in here, but that was a good grade also. The Guan Yu Zhou is a great card, and his stuff is selling really well right now. After having a really successful rookie season so far, even with some unluckiness, where it could be even a better rookie season. But there's just some other ones in here. Obviously, are gonna do well. Some of the purple 9.5 helmets of George Russell's are gonna sell very well because the SGC 9 I think sold for like $360. I put a conservative $400 number on these. And then the Pierre Gasly, the World on Wheels, the Gold Lab 50 SGC 10. I don't know if I'm gonna sell that one yet. It's a beautiful card. I love it. Would fit perfectly in my Pierre collection. So we'll have to see. And then there's a couple other really big grades on some Hamilton. These were also the other tops nows. We put 350 on those, and then some of the Landos did really well too, which is great to see. And then some of the tops now we crushed the tops now like that of 99s even of Hamilton. We actually sold one of them already. So the bold right here number, that is a confirmed sale. That is all solidified, good to go. 225 we sold it to a collector who needed that one for the last of their set, which is awesome. So the last of their Hamilton out of 99 set from 2021. Beautiful card, flying the Union Jack around Silverstone after winning. Very cool to see. $100 in profit on that one, based on the 106 cost of $23 a grade. Then you got just a slew of the other cards, all $50, $100 in profit, something around there. And this is based right now on ROI percent. So right now you're going to go down here, and then this is going to be one of the other cards that we got graded, obviously, that wasn't F1. So this was a LaMelo Ball. This was the purple ice out of 175. We got this on a pretty nice deal at the National, or not at the National, at VCon for $450. Someone pulled it right in front of us. We bought it on the spot, and it hit an SGC 9, which was a big grade. Profit around like $277 or something, 59% ROI. A little bit higher cost, obviously, than a lot of these F1 cards, hence the lower ROI, but still big profit. So that should be really good. This SGC 7 here of Leclerc, the orange 25, was the worst grade of this entire part 1 for us, obviously, other than the fake Mike Trout. But it's still a nice card. I think we can still get like 125. A 9 would probably sell for like 250 or more. So I figure like cut it in half. Still should result in some profit just based off of the whole, lot cost. Like some of these might sell for lower than what we have here, but in general, all these are going to help make profit, which is going to be cool. And then the Red Bull logos are going to do well as well, I think, and some of the other peers right here. So these actually were not part of the lot, which is why they have different costs here. So $250 for like the Gasly variation, $250 for the orange 70th, and then $100 for the purple. That variation was a huge grade on the refractor, a variation refractor SGC 9.5, and the orange 70th was a big grade too. Great to see. Some oddballs here that will be like interesting sales will be this like 70th anniversary of Toto Wolff here, gold refractor. So his stuff doesn't get graded very often, but to hit an SGC 10 of that's really good, and we'll see if it results in more profit than $30, maybe. We'll have to see. And then also like we'll see how like an 8.5 like this Alex Albon, we have a 9 of the same card, the orange wave out of 25. That one was obviously like one of the not great best grades. In here we got a lot of 9s, a lot of 9.5s, and some 10s. But the 8.5, it could sell lower than 100. We'll just have to see. We're bringing a lot of these to the National, so we'll see then. Some of them we are auctioning off earlier, though, so we'll have an update, hopefully, in a future video about how the sales are going with this stuff, because we are going to auction off maybe like 50 of these things prior to the National. Want to convert some sales. Obviously, don't want to convert no sales up until the National, so we'll bring a bunch of these to the National, though. It's around like 100 or more probably after these next couple submissions, definitely over 100, maybe pushing 150, 175 slabs we'll be bringing of these. And then got some Christian Horner cards too, which not a fan of. But obviously the absolute worst here is going to be the Mike Trout, minus $823 in profit, minus 100% on the investment. Considering right now it's slapped as counterfeit, and I will not sell it otherwise. So I guess the only thing I could do is maybe get a second opinion on this, maybe ask more collectors who know Mike Trout always better than I do, and just maybe see if I can get a recommendation or something that could help get this thing slabbed. I don't know. And maybe it is fake, and maybe it is just a big loss, and that's what I'm counting as right now. So sometimes you just got to take the losses with the wins, and hopefully you have a lot more wins than losses like we do here. And scrolling over to the side, you kind of see the overall picture of this submission. So total grading fees, $1,679 for the $23 per card. Total cost $14,464 for all the cards. Total sales $25,000 right around there projected. Obviously, haven't done this yet. And a total profit of $10,000. Now, do I expect it to be $10,000? It could be lower, could be higher depending on what we ask for some of these cards. I mean, I put what I kind of hope to get. Like, am I going to put the George Russell out there for $2,000 at the National? Probably not. It's a super rare card. It's a really good grade. Probably going to throw out there for like $3,000, and maybe we get $2,500. So we'll just see. I mean, it'll be fun to update this. It'll be fun to see how the journey went. All I know is this. If you're paying $23 per card, which you can do with us very soon here through our submission service that's going to be offered through SlabStox.com, it's going to be public. You can submit at any time, and we're sending 2 submissions out a month. It's going to be awesome. $23 per card, 2 to 3 business days. Get the cards in, get some sold, hold some for your collection. You can grade way more cards because the cost is low. You can turn through more sales and then get more other cards graded. It is such a good way to go, and we are really seeing sales dollars and values pick up. We've had great success through auctioning off different rare cards of SGC slabs of cards that are sought after through PWCC. That has been an awesome trial for us that we're hoping that more of this stuff that we got here obviously does well like the others did too. So it's been a very awesome experience with SGC, and then selling some of them through PWCC, or a lot of them, and then going also to the National will be fun. And we obviously, we are partners with SGC, but we're doing all this because we believe in it fully. Like the fact that these things can come back this fast, that they care about the collector, they care about the hobby, they care about what you're paying and how many cards you can get graded, and sticking to the turnaround times, providing great customer service, giving you a call if they damage a car in an accident, and telling you right up front that they'll pay you out the value of the card. Like all that stuff adds up in such a big way. And we've had a great experience. And if you are looking to have a great experience too, really, really recommend getting a submission together and starting to think about what you might want to grade come the end of July, beginning of August, because we'll have submissions public, open, ready to go. And that's a little preview for y'all who are Slab Reveals diehards, because not many people know about that yet. So get ready to get your submissions in fast so you can be in the first wave. And we're really excited about it. And I'm really excited about all these cards that are coming back to take to the National. We hope to see you there. Booth 1461 will have so many different Formula One cards and different cards too. Baseball and soccer. We've got a lot of baseball and soccer too that we're very excited about. So I just want to thank everyone for watching this episode of Slab Reveals. I will see you all in the next video for part 2. And there will also be a part 3. And potentially there will be a part 4 for this Formula One submission. So be sure to stay tuned, follow the journey, see how all the sales go. We hope it goes well, and I think it will. And we will see you all in the next episode.